Hi there, this is a quick video just showing how I use the pen tool in Photoshop to get really nice line work. So, the first thing we're going to do is take our nice sketch we've either scanned in or we've just roughed out in Photoshop, and we're going to make that its own layer, okay? And that's just our first step you want to have. For the next thing you're going to do is create a new layer on top of that initial scan or sketch. We're going to call this the pen layer. For it's the pen that we're going to be using to get this nice line work. Next, what you're going to want to do is get your brush and just check that you've got the right properties for that. So just pick what kind of brush you like. I've just got a hard round, that'll be good for line work. And also what color you want. So I've just gone for straight up black, which is pretty simple enough. And also make sure to choose what thickness you'd like. Okay. Next, what you want to do is go to the pen tool. And now the only thing you've got to make sure to do is make sure that's on path and not shape or pixels. Okay, and none of the other settings matter. This isn't a particularly technical way of doing things. There's certainly probably faster ways, but this is nice and simple and it gives you the results that you would want. So the first thing we're going to do is just pop a point down there and another one over by the other side of his head and drag up the handle. So this handle, once you've got it selected, controls where the curve is going. And we want to sort of roughly get that on our line work. Doesn't matter if it sort of doesn't go on it completely. Just a rough enough estimate's fine. This will give you a really nice curve that you don't actually have to hand draw, which is perfect. Next we want to go back to the brush and just hit enter. And that fills it in. Okay, and then you just want to go back to the pen tool, hit enter again to get rid of the path you just created. So we can start the next path. So we'll just pop it down at the end of that line there, and we'll go all the way around to the side of his jaw. Just drag that handle out again, so it sort of covers over the line work we just did, we've already got down. And then go back to brush, hit enter, and that fills that in. Back to pen, remember to click enter again, and then we'll draw our next line. So just pop one point down there, next point down at the bottom, drag that handle out, and then we've got his belly done. Just go back to the brush, hit enter, and hit P again. Once you get into the rhythm of things, this is a very quick way of working. You don't have to draw out the entire line, you don't have to worry about making it perfect. You can just sort of focus on the drawing itself and sketching it out first. So we'll just drag this out again. Make sure it's highlighted over the line. Back to brush, hit enter. Back to the pen tool, hit enter, okay? And as you can see, if I hide the sketch, we're starting to get a really nice bit of line work here. Super tidy, and it doesn't require too much effort. You could do this, you don't even need a drawing tablet to do this. You can just use your mouse. So it's a really nice, simple way of working. I won't do the entire thing. I hope that sort of gives you the gist of how I work with the pen tool and how it can be so helpful, especially when you're starting out with digital painting and stuff like that. So if you get any questions, feel free to ask, but that's generally how I use the pen tool in Photoshop, so thanks. Bye.